The lighting might randomly change in a couple of my videos, or this video in particular, mostly because I'm still trying to figure out if I can have my computer screen on while I'm talking to the camera. Also, I'm having to load half the parts I film first, and then putting them on my computer, deleting them off the memory card, and then continuing on with what I'm talking about. Because unfortunately, my camera is still missing, and I'm having to use my mom's really cheap little camera she has with a memory card that can barely hold 100 pictures. So yeah, it's like a minute worth of video each time, and I ramble, so rambling on here is turning into me having to constantly uploading the little clips that I'm doing. So whoever said vlogging was easy was obviously lying to me. Hi, nice to meet you, YouTube, and people who actually might ever watch this. My name's Kimberly. I'm starting a video blog because my best friend did, and I got jealous of her because I've always wanted to do it but never actually had the guts to. So I'm like, hey, if she can do it and she's awesome, I'm awesome, why can't I? So here I am, talking to my camera in my room, and people probably walking by my room right now think I'm a little bit crazy, though in my family I am known as the weird one. I come from a very big family. I'm the 13th grandchild as far as we know in my family. I live currently in Canada with my mom and my grandmother. I love them dearly. They're a little bit crazy and they drive me nuts. That's probably why I'm the weird one. So the whole reason that I'm starting a vlog is so that I can get over my awkward shyness when talking to people. Because if I can't even talk to a camera by myself in a room, then really how can I talk to other people? I'm extremely shy. I get other people to talk for me. When you do get to know me, you can't shut me up, but it's just rambling anyway. So if I can learn how to talk to a camera, therefore talking to people on the internet, I can learn how to actually talk to people in real life and not just blush shy and mumble incoherent things and feel like a complete and total idiot every time I open my mouth, which happens more often than not. Yeah, so some cool things about me. I like cats. I have 5 currently. I also really like books. I literally have run out of space for books, and I today bought another 6 books. Lately I've taken up the habit of buying my books at secondhand shops, mostly because buying them first-hand all the time can get pretty costly really fast, especially when you're working a part-time job. But at secondhand stores you never know what treasures you might find. For example, I got the Hitchhiker's Guide the other day for $4.99. That's like the complete hardcover book set. So that was pretty awesome. I love books, any genre. I currently really like romance, horror, teen, fantasy. I'm not too much into crime. There's only one crime novel that I ever really enjoyed, and that was Violet Hour, and it has to do with a killer who's killing people with T.S. Eliot poems. Like, that's what he'd leave at the crime scene, so I mean, that's pretty awesome. Other than that, I really love music. Like, really love music. My iPod currently has over 10,000 songs. I don't really have a favorite song, mostly because I like so many different artists. It's always hard for me to choose one. I do have a song, though, that I guess I can relate to the most and really speaks to me and kind of reminds me of me, and that's the No Rain song by Blind Melon. It's, you know, the all I can say is my life is pretty plain, and it's not saying half the things I think, but I really like that song since I was a little kid, just because of the Bumblebee music video. I really love David Bowie. If you can kind of see behind me, I have a Labyrinth movie poster, so he's definitely on my top music list. So are Queen, the Beatles, My Chemical Romance, judge me if you will. I also like artists like Kid Cudi, Eminem, MGMT. Lately I've really gotten into them and the Muse. the muse. Muse is just one word. I also really like Perfect Circle, Tool. I really range. Since I was little, I used to headbang to death metal, and then when I got older, I got into classical music, and I really sometimes will even burst out into a rap song. One of my favorite songs to rap to is Forget About Dre. I also really like movies. I have, if you can see behind me like I pointed to before, the Labyrinth poster. I even have a David Bowie action figure from the movie. I really like Nightmare Before Christmas, Rocky Horror Picture Show, Beauty and the Beast, Lion King. I love Disney movies. Never too old for Disney. Horror movies on my ceiling. I have one of the first from movie posters from Night of the Living Dead by George A. Romero, one of my favorite directors. So zombies, horror movies. I also like comedies because you need funny stuff in your life. Romantic comedies. I like really weird films too, so ones that make you think and has that whole like it is a art student movie, like November. That is a good movie. Stay is a good movie that's like that. I'm not really picky on the movies I watch. I tend to at least try and give a chance to every movie that's thrown my way. Watch anything once. Except for really bad B movies. So, for example, I will never watch The Human Centipede. No. I also stopped watching the Saw movies after the second one. I mean, come on, really? Give it a rest. There's no point to it anymore. So other than that, like, I'll watch anything. I'm not picky when it comes to movies. I also, let's see what else I like. I love masquerades. I have Mask on my wall behind me, if you can see. Never been one by myself, like actually gone to one, but I've been obsessed with them for a really long time. I blame mostly Sailor Moon and Phantom of the Opera. That is my favorite musical since I've been little. I saw it when I was 5. My mom took me, and I was captivated, and I still am madly in love with the whole story. I actually recently read the book. Still love Eric, even though he's kind of psychotic in the book comparing to the musical itself. But I've always had that issue. I always like the characters that you're not supposed to like. Eric, watching American Horror Story, there's Tate, but even I just finished reading a teen novel, and the character's supposed to be in love with one of these two twin brothers, and instead the whole time I'm like, go for the younger brother, he's a court jester, it's so much more amusing. I guess so I go kind of for like the underdog or the weird guy who'd be like standing in the corner and nobody ever wants to talk to, just because I've been in that situation. I know what it's like to be the outcast, and you know what, guys who are outcasts, sometimes they're better. I'm sorry, it's just honest. They just have this hidden potential about them. So that's pretty much it for my first vlog ever. Maybe I'll do something before Halloween comes again, just so that I can show you all the great, awesome costumes I have planned for Halloween. Literally, it's only 2 days away, and I have 6 wigs, and I'm planning to be either a mortician or a zombie. I haven't decided yet, to scare all the little kids that come to my door. So yeah, that's it. Eventually one day I will get an outro, but for now, have a great one. Love you, bye-bye.